I felt so strong to write about something I feel strongly about. How important it is to have the right amount of omega-3 oil in your body. I will not tell you what brand or which product is the best to use. I have been taking omega-3 supplementation daily for many years. You have to ask me what I think is the best to use. And there's never been a more important time than ever to strengthen your immune system. Remember this, very important, whenever you eat your vegetable, you need oil to charge your cells to get the carotenoids into the cells. The more carotenoids you have stored in your cells, the more protection you have, protection from damage from the radiation from the sun, and free radicals. If I had to choose only one supplement, I would choose omega-3. The more I read and discover, I see the whole picture. What is the big killer in any part of the world? It is the hearth. Omega-6 and sugar. The number one problem with modern human beings. Too much sugar and wrong fatty acids. America's most widely consumed oil causes genetic changes in the brain. Too much omega-6 and high sugar spikes through the days, year in and year out, makes us sick. This picture is from an island between Lofoten and Bodø in the north of Norway. The island is called Helligvær, Sørvær. This is where I spent the summers growing up. It was paradise. And we loved fishing. We ate fish, fresh fish every day. And one of the specialties was dry fish. We were getting omega-3 in the millions. We were packed. A lot of fresh air and fresh food, always homemade. Your genes are not your faith. You can alter your health. One of the most important things you have to start with is knowledge. Knowledge prolongs your life. How to avoid getting sick. Knowledge. Change your way of living, be more active, change your diet. If you don't care, many don't care. If I only can get a handful of people to have a better life, I am happy. How much energy you have is linked to how you feel. Low energy sets you in a less happy state. Our blood vessels are so important. When we pass the age of 50, how your blood vessels are able to transport blood to your brain and muscles. That's why diet is more important than physical exercise. Taking fish oil supplements for 3 months was associated with higher semen volume, higher total sperm count, a larger testis size, and higher free testosterone to LH ratio compared to men with no supplement intake. In this cross-sectional study, including 1679 young men in Denmark, fish oil supplements were associated in a dose-response manner with higher semen volume and total sperm count, larger testicular size, a higher calculated free testosterone to luteinizing hormone ratio, and lower follicle-stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone levels after adjusting for confounders. Omega-3 supplementation slowed biomarkers of aging in overweight and obese individuals. It increased telomere length in white blood cells, lowered inflammatory biomarkers by 12%, and lowered oxidative stress markers by 15% compared to placebo. This randomized controlled trial on 106 overweight or obese individuals used an omega-3 supplement containing the marine omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA with a ratio of 7:1. The doses used were 1.25 grams and 2.5 grams, with a higher dose yielding more robust results. How to optimize your omega-6 to omega-3 ratio. Today, most people are eating a lot of omega-6 fatty acids. At the same time, the consumption of animal foods that are high in omega-3s is the lowest it has ever been. Scientists suspect that a distorted ratio of these polyunsaturated fatty acids may be one of the most damaging aspects of the Western diet. In fact, chronic inflammation may be one of the leading drivers of the most serious modern diseases, including heart disease, metabolic syndrome, diabetes, arthritis, Alzheimer's, and many types of cancer. When the doctor tells you that you have high cholesterol, or very high, he will put you on statins. Any doctor today has to do this. This is the practice of the Western world way to treat this problem. The question the doctor should ask: would you please write down your diet and your supplementation, and then scan your blood vessels to see if it is blocked or too much plaque in the vessels. If your blood vessels are open and in perfect condition, and your cholesterol is high, you are one of the lucky ones. It means that you're in tip-top shape. And your doctor should take a hormone test of you to see if your testosterone is high. If it is, you are even luckier. The truth that the pharmaceutical doesn't tell the doctor is, if you use statins and you are having a poor diet and you don't exercise, the statins will not work at all. You need to be a healthy fit and have a healthy diet for the statins to work. So if you are super fit, and you start taking the medication, the side effects from the statins will make you sick. Lowering your testosterone, having a problem with energy. Your sex drive will shrink. They have been linked to muscle pain, digestive problems, and mental fuzziness in some people who take them and may rarely cause liver damage. The placebo was not exactly inert since it contained a mixture of fatty acids found in the typical American diet. The omega-3 group experienced a 12% decrease in inflammatory biomarkers while the placebo group experienced a 36% increase. Statins may lower testosterone, libido. They can cause erectile dysfunction, ED, in men. Both men and women taking a statin can have trouble reaching an orgasm. This may be because both male and female hormones are made from cholesterol. Low testosterone is a common sex drive killer. Most of the patients that are prescribed statins are not very healthy. They do not exercise or have a very good diet, they may consume too much alcohol and tobacco. And it is scientifically proven that statins do not work on unhealthy people. So why do doctors prescribe statins to everybody with a high cholesterol level? Follow the money. Ask yourself, how much money is in cholesterol medicine? Remember this, when are you most vulnerable to heartache is when your testosterone level is low. You should not exercise heavily if your level is low. Especially men over 40. How can I tell if my level is low? If you have a libido problem, that's a marker that something is wrong. Which kind of medicine are you using? Do you get enough sleep? How do you feel? Your overall health status. If your cholesterol level is low, you may have a problem with your hormone levels. Your energy level, how do I measure this? Well, ask me, I have a sensor AI that takes care of this for me. Your blood pressure, how to have low blood pressure, do not exercise if you lift weights, your blood pressure is going very high. So if you only relax and watching TV, you should have low blood pressure. When I am pressing maximum weights in the gym, my blood pressure goes sky high. But when I am relaxing, my pulse is 51 BPM on average. This gives me a very good indicator that my heart is very healthy. My smartwatch gives me all the heart data 24/7. INCL arterial fibrillation. So the blood pressure is very different from person to person and does not give you a very well indicator of your health, but the relaxing average pulse tell you the heart health. If it is on average 55 BPM on average for a 50-year-old man, you will live a long and healthy life. So if you think medicine will give you a longer and healthier life, think again. We will all die one day. So if you want to be healthy and having a good healthy life in your old days, you have to think about your diet and be more active. Supplement, eat a Mediterranean diet. We need medicine revolution. Taking enough omega-3 fatty acid supplements to change the balance of oils in the diet could slow a key biological process linked to aging, new research suggests. Higher blood levels of the omega-3 fatty acids DHA and EPA were associated with lower levels of DNA damage in children and adolescents. DNA damage is insidious damage that accumulates with age and plays a role in cancer and aging.